Ladies and gentlemen, December 2024's alleged predator has just hit the open seas, and to everyone's surprise, it is a Minecraft content creator. Now, Zyph here is a Minecraft laughter and funny moments creator with 363,000 subscribers who has just been hit with some serious damning allegations that we are going to look into that have just appeared on Twitter a few days ago. Now, this guy makes, Minecraft videos, breaking beds across the map, bed wars, can I break your bed, right? Channel has been around since 2014, and it's kind of fallen off, to say the least. 8K, 8K, 9K, kind of small view count for a channel of this size, but it doesn't really, excuse the allegations and whatnot that we're just about to get into. Now, this account named Zyph Allegations over on Twitter originally posted the allegations. It's this one following account with 2 followers. They just joined this month. And it says that this account got shadow banned, so they made another account, Zyph Allegations 2. And it says, Zyph Allegations Dylan, a Minecraft YouTuber, was dating and SA'd a 13-year-old fan when he was 20 years old. Here's a statement from the victim, following some tweets showcasing further evidence of his actions. And here's some of the tweets and evidence that we have. It says, this is a statement from the victim of Zyph Allegations. We spoke to her after we initially posted our evidence, and she requested we remove the post so that we can post a more censored version to keep her identity private along with her statement. If you saw the information which leaked her current or identity, we ask that you please keep it to yourself. The statement and following tweets should have all of the evidence you need to believe these allegations, so please do not try and contact her. If the following tweet to this will be the photos that the victim has provided us to help prove her relationship with Dylan, them together and him at her house with their cat. We have seen the victim's ID and can confirm that she is currently 19 years old, making her 13 when the relationship began. Now, first off, just, my opinion here, I think it's a little strange. Obviously, people's identities should be protected, if they're going to come out with allegations like this and whatnot. But the fact that this small, very tiny account is basically saying yeah, don't try to ask her yourself. Don't reach out to her. Trust us. Just trust us 100% with the information is already kind of a little red flag. Again, I'm not defending Zyph. If he did these things, if he actually took advantage of this younger person, he's a real piece of crap, right? But just from that first little statement right there, kind of thrown off just a little bit. It then says, back in 2018, I was groomed and essayed by YouTuber Dylan Zyph at the age of 13 and 14, whilst he was 19 and 20. I am now 19. It started with me being a fan. After I did a lot of artwork for him and started doing paid work, we started talking. Eventually, in May of 2018, we started dating. I was a stupid kid. I was very troubled. I was being bullied in school, had nothing good going for me, and had a low self-esteem. I spent a lot of time online and got close to Dylan, but for the first month of our relationship, I lied about my age and told him I was 16. So we already have, she aged herself up a few years. Already kind of odd, but it happens. Kids do dumb things. After our first real life meetup at VidCon in 2018, only 1 month after our relationship began, I finally told him the truth, and he knew from that point on that I was only 13 years old. So she reveals here that she did tell him her age. I pleaded with him not to break up with me, but my begging was not needed. He seemed to have absolutely no intent of breaking up with me, and this caused no problem for him at all. We eventually broke up in July of 2019, but not before we met and spent time together on 4 other occasions in person in which I was SA'd. I don't know if this means that he forced himself onto her, or she's just saying that because of her age, it, by law and by definition is SA, or, the R word. During this time period, I attempted, to end my life twice, resulting in 2 hospitalizations. I was in a very bad place, and I regret everything that happened. This should never have happened. I'd like to state that talking about this situation or even thinking about it puts me in a lot of emotional distress and makes me sick. This was a terrible time in my life, and I look back on it with disgust, anger, and sadness. This is why I'm keeping myself anonymous. If you know who I am and we used to be friends, feel free to reach out if you wish. For the rest, and you know who I am, I ask that no one else reaches out due to the stress and anxiety I get from receiving questions and DMs. Again, going back to like that beginning red flag part, it's kind of interesting. I think when it comes to something like this, if we want this Zyph guy who apparently did these horrible things to really be brought to justice, the more evidence, the more questions and answers people can get, the better. Again, not defending him, not calling her out either, just saying, I think that approach of like, yeah, don't ask me anything, just here's my information that could potentially ruin someone's life, and just go with it, please. I don't know, I'm iffy on that. I just want to move on from this and go back into living my normal life. I've been sitting with this in the back of my mind for almost 6 years, and it comes to haunt and torment me constantly. Currently, at this point in my life, we have not talked since 2020, and I have to some extent erased a lot of these thoughts and memories from my head due to trauma. I can't even remember his last name anymore. I'm so proud of how much I've grown as a person, and I'm so happy where I am currently. It's good that she's moved on. These have been some of the most difficult days I've had in a long time, but finally getting this off my chest has been something I've been needing to do for years. I appreciate everyone's kindness and support. Like I said, after this is out, I just want to move on with my life, go to work again, live with my current partner, who I love so much, and hang out with my cats. I'm planning on having a very nice holiday with my family. Dylan/Zyph does not deserve a platform. He's a dangerous predator who groomed and essayed me. I wish to not go into certain specifics because of how traumatic some of these situations were. The thought of them makes me physically sick, like I want to throw up. Thank you for reading this and hearing my side of the story. And there we have it. Those are the initial allegations by, again, this anonymous person who the creator of this very small account with 6 followers has confirmed the identity of and whatnot. Next, we got these photos that say photos provided by the victim shows them together, as well as Zyph Allegations inside of her house with a cat. These photos have not been seen publicly, and there's a guy with a woman. She's a very tall woman for her age. And then there he is again, and there's a cat. This is indeed the guy from the Zyph account. Again, her face is covered, something here is covered, and then there's like a 5925 right here. Zyph Dylan was dating his fan thumbnail designer at the time and even live streamed with her. This is an unlisted stream on his channel called Epic Hypixel Stream with my girlfriend. Epic Hypixel Stream with my girlfriend. Again, it's conveniently cropped, like there's no information of the video, no proof that this is unlisted, not even a link to the unlisted video. Not defending him, just saying these things are odd. Here you can see posts Zyph has made discussing his inappropriate relationship publicly. It says Zyph, 10-day trip summary with censored, meet up with viewers, vlog footage, PAX East, extremely loud cat, Dio drink water, Quig sprint key is G, headed back to good weather, proof Dio and Quig aren't one person, and it says Dio and Quig. And then March 31st, 2019. So 1 year into like that relationship, or at least the next year, because it started in 2018. The next one says, at blank, this is a great way to use your platform to project positivity when dealing with a negative situation. I love you, blank, and don't want to see anything happen to you when it comes to this stuff. I'm proud of you. Happy Valentine's Day, blank. Also thanks to Abby Senpaya for this amazing commission. February 14th, 2019. So this is Zyph. And this looks like, I guess they're the person, the girl's persona, or like their little online personality character. Now, I just looked this tweet up on Zyph's Twitter just to like make sure these are real. They are real. Happy Valentine's Day, Inky. So I guess this Inky person is the account of the person making these accusations. The victim's bio now says she is 19. Zyph Allegations is now 26. The relationship began in 2018. We have censored her for her privacy, but people who are around in the community at this time will know this is legit. Again, it's kind of like a just trust me bro type of thing. Again, I'm just reading these allegations to kind of keep you guys up to date on what's happening. We have seen her ID and can also confirm that she is 19 currently. So we have artist, fursuit maker, Sonic collector, 19, autism and ADHD, owner of blank, censored and everything censored, she, her, born April 24th, joined September of 2020, followed by Zyph. I'm going to guess that this is the Inky account that has been deleted. It says Zyph Allegations, YouTube star, birthday 1998, birth sign Libra, US, age 26 years old. Here is a photo of Zyph and the victim with a group of other high-pixel Minecraft YouTubers. Did they not question this relationship? And here's a photo with all of these people together. Again, like there's nothing really included, no date or anything, but there are a list of all these other content creators who I'm assuming, he's interacted with or played Minecraft with. And the last post says this was Zyph Allegations' response in his Discord. Crazy how he tries to deny it when there's proof publicly of them together during those dates. It was brought to my attention that there was a lot of hate and misinformation being spread about me recently from a few users on different platforms and servers. This information is not accurate and doesn't represent me, my actions or relationships in the past, present, or future. It also doesn't describe my character or morals as a person and is presented about me in a way that is meant to encourage others to harass me in my community. I personally tend to avoid drama as I create content in this community to be a safe place for anyone from any background to be a part of it if they would like to. Any previous content that has been removed on any social media platform was requested to be removed by people I was collaborating with and has always been the case with my channel. Thanks for reading, and remember to not jump to conclusions about topics, especially when those people involved have nothing to do with the topic being brought up or discussed. And I actually joined his Discord to verify this was real. And this is the tweet or the post in the Discord, Zyph's happy place. This is a real Discord. You can join it from his YouTube description. And there is the post that we just read. Now, my thoughts. I think that this response from Zyph was kind of whack. I feel like you could have easily dropped some ages, dropped some numbers, dropped some proof. When you pull the whole oh, people are just people are just giving lies and telling lies, that's never really the good thing to do when you're accused of something as heinous as this. But I also don't just blindly believe the victim in this situation. I think there's a lot of red flags and things that don't really add up. Again, if this was a 13-year-old and a grown man in a relationship, it's clearly wrong. There's no way to defend that. But what I'm going to do is say that I feel like the evidence in those pics isn't really much. Again, you're going based on a Twitter bio age that Twitter no longer exists, and you're just taking, doing math to take it away. And again, I think these claims are horrific. If this girl was indeed 13, he was 19, 20, terrible, horrible, not defending that. I just feel like there's a whole lot more that could be shown to prove that, I'm sure they've had to have some sort of conversations through Twitter, through DMs, through Discord, anything, and show where he's hey, how old are you? Oh, I'm 16, blah, blah, blah. Because even then you could kind of argue oh yeah, 19 and 20, messing with a 16-year-old already is kind of iffy, right? There should be that screenshot somewhere. And then it turned into, oh, I'm actually 13, and he said he was fine with that. Again, there's no proof of really any of this stuff. Basically, overall, what I'm curious on is the ID. If the ID in question is able to confirm the birth date and whatnot of this person, Inky in question, I think that should come out. Censor the name and address and all that stuff, put the date of birth, and then have the photo. There are photos of Inky on this Zyph guy's Twitter, so people can easily be okay, here's her face, here's the face on the ID, and confirm that age. And I feel that would kind of close the case. From right now, I really don't think that a bio in a now deleted Twitter account saying one number is enough for me to really go based on that. I tried plugging her Twitter account into the Wayback Machine and see if there's an archive, and there's not. There's only an archive of this one screenshot of their bio that is censored. Again, I'm not defending this Zyphy guy. I think that if he did these things, it's actually horrific. It's actually horrible, and there are way too many people doing these kind of disgusting things and getting away with them, and it all coming out years later, and they're finally brought to justice. Personally, I just don't think that there is enough evidence as of yet to 100% confirm that this Zyph guy is like a creep, a horrible person. A lot of this is like, oh yeah, I'm this age. I told him this. I don't really have proof of it. You're going to have to trust me. And I just can't rock with that. Like, there's not a lot I can really do with that. And that's just my opinions. I'm a commentary dude. I'm stupid. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think down below. If you're able to find anything else, I wasn't able to. Again, we're running off of this one account, this Zyph Allegations account that only posted a few things and made their account this month. If you guys know anything, if anyone's a part of this that has more information, please message me and I can do an update. And I will keep you guys updated on this situation because, yeah, this stuff's kind of wacky. It's, to say the least, it's wacky, it's crazy, it's scary. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out, my friends. Bye.